to redo this.
Stanley, I'm sorry,
My
but I
aim,
have to
bro,
put a
is
pause on
so
things. It's
decent
just,
right now.
it's those figurines, those
That's all it
figures.
is.
I haven't stopped thinking about them since you nabbed every last one. Wasn't it just the most intrinsically fulfilling moment of your entire life? Didn't it fill you to the brim with inner richness? Yes, I know we're supposed to be telling a story, but won't you please indulge me with one more trip back to the memory zone? I would love nothing more than to revisit the figurines. Just one more time.
Oh, well, what the fuck? I'm so scared right now. My man just instantly died.
Here's where it all began. The first collectible. Back then, we had no idea of how many of them we'd find. Sure, it said 6 right there on the screen, but how could we know for certain? We were so innocent. We'll never be like that again,
The man got
Stanley.
sniped. Oh, they have a fine vehicle again. Anyone have
And here
grenades?
was a second Stanley. I'll be honest, back then I had no faith in you to find any of them, let alone 6. But you continue to surprise me in all sorts of mundane, unremarkable ways.
Alrighty, I know which one it is. It's the
Okay,
left one.
let's do a little quiz. Which of these rooms was the room you found your third mini stand? Can you remember? Hey, that's exactly right. It was here in the boss's bathroom. It was the third one. You picked it up, and then after that, you had 3 of them. I'm glad these moments are so crystal clear in your memory, but I shouldn't be surprised. After all, science tells us that it's impossible to forget your third time doing anything.
Yeah, this place have we never been before, but you know.
Yes, we found a figly in this pink room.
We've been there.
Oh, well, I can't actually say I remember being in this room, but it's here in the memory zone, so it must have happened. This was the 5th mini stand, and this one was really something special. It was in the warehouse. I remember it so clearly. In fact, because this one is particularly special to me, I made a little video to commemorate the occasion. Enjoy.
Oh, here we go again. How could I forget this beautiful opening?
Don't tell me to heal again.
Opening?
Jesus!
2005.
Dude, I'm too good.
Like, presentation.
Oh no, a man just came up and we got 1 minute and 15 seconds left. We got this. Why did it get away from my own bag?
Takes you back, doesn't it? I spent a lot of time making that video, but it was 8 minutes I wouldn't have spent on anything else.
No. No, they have not.
And then, Stanley, we came to the last collectible, the final figurine, right here by the red and blue doors. This memory is the most distinct and clear in my mind, perhaps because it was the one that happened more recently than all the others. Who can truly say how the mind works? All I know is that this is the moment where you picked up a figly and I thought to myself, yes, that's all of them. They're all collected. It was a moment unlike any other. Except for the other moments picking up figurines, which it was exactly like. And then there was no more, because we've caught up to the present moment. Nothing left to do but move onward into the future.
You can tell this was like made by the same thing that Half-Life was made. Like, cause like they have the same chairs, the same like everything.
No, I'm not done. I'm not ready to move on. Stop the loading screen. Isn't there some way we can stay here, keep enjoying these figurines? Let's just go backwards. We'll do the memory zone again from the opposite direction. See how that feels.
No. hold on to the memories of the figurine.
Okay, yes, the room with the red and blue doors.
29 is pretty good. That's decent.
I must say, of all the figurines we looked at in our initial tour of the memory zone, this one is the most distinct and clear in my mind. Let's keep going. I want more.
Yeah.
And here's where I made that video. Don't you remember the video we watched?
Okay, I glitched out on the first time. So I went through this thing, right?
Yeah.
And I glitched under the map.
Oh.
And it wasn't supposed to happen. And I had to restart the game. I was like, what the heck happened? It wasn't supposed to happen. That's the reason why. Okay.
Still
that
don't
makes
remember
sense.
the pink room, Stanley.
Yeah,
Still no memory of this one. Good room, though. A solid room.
What?
I'm going. I'm even.
Alright, see ya.
Bye, Griffin.
These really were a treat to hunt down. You know, if there had been any kind of reward for finding all of these, it really would have neutered the intrinsic joy of collecting them. I'm very glad we resisted the temptation. Next one. This was our second Figley. Don't you remember? Yes, I remember it too. The past is truly a wonderful thing. Why does anyone ever choose to leave it? Keep going. This is it, the very first one we found in the exhibit where I introduced you to the figurines. Oh, I want more memories, Stanley. I want to keep going. What else is there? What came before this?
The jump room? How could I forget the jump room?
Look, it's the terrible new content that we were originally sold on. I remember hating it back then, but time does put a rosy filter on everything. In fact, I dare... Oh, yes, the two doors! Who could have forgotten that? A classic memory, this one. And before everything else, there was your office. Is there anything else? Was there something that came before your office? There's something I feel I can remember. I can remember. Yes, I'm remembering something now. I remember before this whole story got started. Back then I was different. I used to make big decisions. I was passionate. I was skeptical. I weighed each decision with profound thoughtfulness. And then somewhere along the way, I stopped making decisions. I became lazy. And I came up with a character named Stanley to do my thinking for me.
What the heck?
He would make the decisions. He would decide which way to go. I would cheer him on as he collected figurines for no reason. Why did I invent Stanley? Was I lonely? Yes, perhaps that's it. Perhaps I needed to imagine I had companionship. And Stanley really did make for a wonderful companion, even if he was a fiction. But I suppose it's grown old. I want to think for myself again. I want to go back to how it used to be. Yes, I can be on my own again. I can do it. I'll be stronger this time. I'll take care of myself. I don't need Stanley anymore. Oh, but he truly was so much fun to play with. You know what?
Bro,
since we're
not
in
like some
the
dog.
memory zone, how about one more good memory? Let's go back just once and give Stanley one more run of the office, and then I'll retire him for good. I did enjoy telling his story so very much. Okay, here we go. This is the story of a man named Stanley.
Well, we already seen that before. So is that just the ending now?
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Like
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
What a new... Okay, yeah. Alright, so I know what to do next to get the... one of the endings. I seen it. So I'm just gonna real quickly quit the game and then... Because I don't think when you quit to menu, it's not gonna pop up, I don't think. But... So I'm going to... quit the game. Oh, wait, no, it's here. Okay, we're gonna play the epilogue. I don't know if the epilogue's really long or not, but we'll figure it out ourselves. And then, I think after the epilogue, we have probably like maybe one more ending, and then we beat the game. And that would be, I guess, that would be the final episode of the Stanley Parable. Like, oh, back in Conan and Exiles, no. Got a little campfire going, no. Dude, this song is like so peaceful, like so nice. But oh, like a little campfire, chair, looking nice, looking all snazzy. Oh, that's like a chair over here. It's like The Office, like 1 million years later. It looks like. Look at that sun. So gorgeous. Is memory zone alright? It's still generator hooked up to it. Stanley Parable 2. The heck is this? This is just like starting to become a horror game slowly but surely. Like, this is getting creepy. What's this? Cookies 9 blog preview. Like so many, I enjoyed my time with the original Stanley Parable, which underscores how truly disappointed I am. Its sequel, where the first game is rather than expanded on that an infinite deep hole. Who cares? Where are the new endings? What about the enjoyable bits the Stanley Parable 1, like the adventure line? Instead, we get some uninspired side quests collecting figurines. Even the visionary feels incomplete. Collecting on the figurines give you nothing. I must say, I found the bucket to be quite comforting. A welcome. Okay, I see. Why do you gotta get the guy that like someone dyslexic to fucking
Jim.
read this shit? Stanley Parable developers, no more spin-offs, no more sequels. Shit. It's depressing. That would be
Jim.
Jim. Need more Jims in this world. What's this? Is this the figurines? Where the heck are we going, bro? Like, bro, look at this. This looks like the back rooms or something. Like, hello? What's up? I see you too. It's terrible to learn that there will never be another Stanley Parable game. Yeah, that is kind of sad. Did you read the developer said? What nonsense. Stanley Parable is not scared. We do not need to protect it. Screw the legacy. Let's keep making Stanley Parable games until the sun explodes. Let's run this franchise into the ground. Let's drag it through the mud and back. And if people hate it, who cares? You see that that was the narrator's problem. He was so obsessed with what people thought of his work. Don't make his mistake. Don't cling to the legacy. Let it burn. It's not hard. In fact, let me show you. Together we are going to make the Stanley Parable 3. Simple. All we need to do is change the number of the game title screen. We also really need a dumb subtitle for the game. Something loud and gaudy. Go ahead, try combining some words together to make a new title for our game. Final Pirate. Final Dash. Let's do that. That one sounds better. Stanley Parable 3, the Final Dash. It's absurd. I love it. Every time you restart the game, we'll advance the number of the sequel by 1, and we'll pick a new subtitle. That way, the Stanley Parable will never end, and nothing in the game itself will change when you do this either. Adding more content sounds like work. No need to do that. It will just be the same content recycled again and again and again with a new title screen. What do you say? Should we go forward with this plan? I like it, but I want you to say, let's do it, bro. You were a genius. Good, then it's agreed. A new sequel every time you start the game. And now that, since you put faith in my idea, I feel like giving you something as well. You see, I'm not noticing this narrator never found a way to give you broken chip, did he? Of course not. I wouldn't expect him to know how. It's bothering me. Let's fix it. Alright, the achievement machine is all fixed. You see, I'm on your side. We're in this together. We're going to keep this train rolling. The Stanley Parable cannot end. It can only spiral in on itself forever. I must keep the wheel turning. I'm ready. Are you ready? Great. There's only one last thing we need to do. Please, enter the time. Well, for me, it's 8:15. So. He's just a slider where the computer is very visible. Thank you. Please enjoy the Stanley Parable. Alright, let's go and get this secret achievement. Or not secret achievement, the broken achievement. Stanley Parable. Final Dash, alright. It's funny. Alrighty, let's go get this achievement.
All of his co-workers were gone. What could it mean? Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. Warmth spread through Stanley's arms. With the bucket in his arms again, he... Oh! New content? What does that mean, new content?
Hello, and thank you for playing the Stanley Parable.
Is this the same guy
Ultra
that
Deluxe. As you may know,
voice
the
act says
Stanley
the
Parable was a
Final
video game
Freddy's
released in 2013 on home computers.
what, both sister
After
location
receiving
and
critical and commercial success, it was expanded upon in 2022 with the Stanley Parable
security
Ultra
too?
Deluxe, a
guess sounds
reimagining
like
of the
the
game
same
for
guy.
consoles and home computers.
Wouldn't be surprised.
The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe
Or
features
he just
exciting
sounds
new
like
content
exactly
that
like him.
broadens and
It's just
expands
like
the world of the Stanley Parable,
coincidence.
delighting audiences the world over.
Cap.
Please, step inside and see what thrilling new adventures await in The Stanley Parable Ultra Deluxe.
Oh, well, this sounds delightful. I'm very excited to see the thrilling new Ultra Deluxe content. Wait, Stanley.
Well,
I've
shit.
just now realized
Okay.
that bucket you're holding.
I wanna play
It's the
Siege.
bucket I've been working on for my sequel. How did you get your hands on it?
Yeah, he's gonna play
Isn't
Siege
this
after
the
this. How
preview
long?
to the sequel? How do you have the bucket already? This makes no
How long are you
sense at all.
in your little video?
Hold on. Did I already show you my ideas for the sequel?
Alright.
I don't remember doing that at all. You're seeing things all out of order.
Copy tricks, bro. Fortnite.
All right, let's see. It's the jump circle.
Guess I'm helping out with Fortnite. I have to check out my items.
The infinite hole.
Oh, I fucking
the giant
don't.
door.
Wait,
Did
yeah, I
you see
do.
them already? Stanley, none of them are ready yet. I'm still
I'm
developing.
a
They're
default
not even
because
close to
you know, I
finished.
have everything
How
on
did
my
they look
reincarnated
when you
account,
saw
and then
them?
I switched
Were they
accounts.
captivating? Were they exciting? Did they fulfill on the promise of everything
Yeah,
that a sequel to Stanley
herpes.
Parable could possibly be? Had I figured out how the hell to make a sequel to this game? Wait, if you're still carrying the bucket around with you, if the bucket is interesting to you, that means I must have made it correctly. Yes, you carrying the bucket with you everywhere is exactly what I set out to accomplish. The bucket is the exciting and captivating new content that I promised. I did it! I win! I made a sequel to the Stanley Parable! Yes, the sign is correct. Thank you for enjoying the new content. Thank you for taking the bucket everywhere with you, clinging tightly to the bucket, never letting it go. It means I've won. It means I am victorious over the gamers. It is a sweet salve of victory on my soul. Thank you for enjoying the new content. The bucket is the Stanley Parable now. They are one and the same. There is no Stanley Parable without the bucket. I win, 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 I win.
Great banner. The Book of Swimming Pool. I think I would play that game. Well, I am playing the game. Alright, so now we gotta just don't go with the bucket and then I don't know. And then we can get
All
that
of his
ending. I
co-workers
think
were
I
gone.
finished any other
What could it
ending.
mean?
I don't know, I'm
Stanley
looking
decided
into
to
it.
go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo. You see, Stanley, I've been reflecting on the Stanley Parable and about how roundly disappointing this ultra deluxe version has turned out to be. The original Stanley Parable was a landmark, and any new content for it should live up to that legacy. So forget this ultra deluxe nonsense. I say we take it one step even further. Which is why I'm very proud to announce for the first time ever, the Stanley Parable 2.
Oh, nice. Maybe I could have burned the button.
Yes, you see, isn't this far superior to a measly port with a few minor additions? Think of all the new territory we'll cover with a fully fledged
Stanley
sequel,
Parable
an
4,
entirely
so.
new experience, built from the ground up. Why, there are so many possibilities. It could go in so many different directions.
Catch up to speed,
This is what fans have truly been asking for. Now, to be clear, I haven't quite nailed down what exactly the Stanley Parable 2 is going to be, but let's take a look at some of the features I've been developing for it.
Yeah, sure.
I figure that if I can loosely organize a handful of interesting concepts, that surely the game will sort of naturally spring up around them. Here we are. Go on, try out some of the new features. Now, here's something special. You remember that broken test achievement that got left in the game on accident? Well, I'm developing a technology to simply give you the achievement. Yes. You see, you'll come to this lever, and when you pull it, the achievement will be... As you can see, the machine is not working yet since... What? Wait. What in the holy hell is going on? You got the achievement?
Well, I got the achievement.
Where did the machine work? Stanley, I didn't fix it. I didn't do anything to it. I swear... Oh, God. Composure, composure. Yes, as you can see, the machine is working as normal, as I intended. Calling it the Stanley Parable 2 is just so much catchier than Ultra Deluxe, don't you think? Ultra Deluxe? What does it even mean? But the Stanley Parable 2. Now, all right, have you seen everything you wanted to? Ready to move on now? So, Stanley, what do you think? Do you like all of the new features? Yes, I know it's not exactly clear yet how exactly these features will come together as one single coherent video game, but I can feel it in my soul. It's going to work. There's definitely a good game in there somewhere. Say, let's do an experiment. I'll arrange these new features together, and we'll see whether or not it coheres into a meaningful gameplay experience. Okay, are you ready? Here it is. I give you the Stanley Parable 2.
Boo, you suck.
Well, I mean, there's potential here, right? It's sort of... Okay, never mind. Hold on, let me do a different arrangement. Okay, yes, this is much better. I feel good about this. Here we go. Version 2.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Who am I kidding, Stanley? This isn't a coherent video game at all. It's a lot of gags. And I do very much enjoy creating gags, but they don't add up to anything. I wanted more than anything to create a sequel that would capture all the magic of the first game. I wanted fans to love it. No matter how good these gags are, they won't stand on their own. They would need the structure and the gameplay of the original. Wait, maybe that's it. I can take the original Stanley Parable and simply, well, insert a few of my new features into it. With respect, with care for the vision and integrity of the original game. Would it possibly work? I suppose it could, but it would need a really, really tremendous title screen. A title screen that says with bold and uncompromising conviction, this is the Stanley Parable 2. Let me see if I can whip something up. All right, perfect. Go ahead. Take a look.
Are they gonna like? Is it still gonna say the fourth game or whatever? I hope. I like that. Oh, it went back. That's stupid. Well, did I beat the game? I don't know. Let's see. We got the achievement. We got everything else. I don't know if there's anything else. We'll go look through and see. Yeah, let
All
me
of his
go and see.
co-workers were gone. What could it mean?
Don't have an achievement.
Stanley decided to go to the meeting room. Perhaps he had simply missed a memo.
Maybe I think I know
Stanley
what
picked up the bucket and smiled. He'd never be alone again, not truly alone, not with the bucket around. Stanley clutched the bucket tightly to his... This was not the correct way to the meeting room, but Stanley had felt the bucket calling to him, telling him that the employee lounge was simply the place to be.
I think I might know.
And here it was. Had the bucket turned out to be correct?
Over here?
Never mind. The bucket was wrong. Stanley took the door on his left to go back to the meeting room.
No,
said the bucket.
don't go to the meeting room. Go somewhere else. The cargo lift, yeah.
Oh, well, look who's got cold feet. Well, from here, it looks like the only way forward is down, since the lift won't be coming back, but that's okay. You've got a bucket. Did you know that buckets are routinely used as cushioning devices? It's true. You can fall on a bucket from literally any height and survive.
It says to fall.
Whoops. Looks like I was wrong. How clumsy of me.
Oh. Damn, that wasn't really an ending, but okay. Well, I think we've done everything. I don't know anything that we haven't do. Well, I'm going to, I guess this is going to be a really short video, but, I mean, I could have done it in the last video. Honestly, I might just put them together, but, yeah, well, I guess this is going to be the end of Stanley Parable until, like, I find another ending, and then I will be like, oh, I guess I could record it. So, see you in the next video, I guess.
I just wanna be the one you love. Lost all ambition, worthy of claim.